How's it going, y'all? Back here with a new damn video. Let's get right down to it. Eagles versus Falcons. Now, look, I was going to come here earlier this week. I got busy with work. You guys know the deal. I was going to do it last night. More things kept falling through, and things were going on. This is probably going to be, listen, one of the worst videos I probably made because I'm making it on the fly. I should be at work in 30 minutes. But I was like, I got to get this done because I can't do it tomorrow because tomorrow's the game. And yes, I am off to watch it. But you know what? Let's just talk about this game, though. I think Nick Foles did get named starter. So, I mean, that wasn't much of a surprise to me. I was just, when I was hearing certain things, I'm like, oh, wait, hold on. They're talking about Wentz might have a shot, and then this and that. I'm like, nah. We already knew he wasn't going to play. Some people said maybe not until October, and then this, and that. But now I'm hearing, how, you heard Doug Peterson say, well, 90 minutes before kickoff, we'll name the starter. Just, I guess, joking around. But for a minute, I'm like, wait. He's probably doing this purposely. So Atlanta Falcons don't know who to game plan for, and then Wentz is going to get named starter 90 minutes for a kickoff. But they did name Nick Foles a starter, and I expect it to be that way and stay that way. I don't see anything. Someone says the smoke screen still and this and that. I don't know about that, unless the Eagles have something up their sleeve, which would be pretty amazing. This is the game I wanted to go to bad. You guys already know this is dropping the banner. This is everything, and I couldn't get tickets in time. I literally went on the Ticketmaster the minutes of, and it was sold out in seconds. And online, they're selling for double the price. I did get tickets to the game, Eagles versus Giants, later on this year at the link, but that's here nor there. This game right here, though, everyone's talking about we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. This ain't no walk in the park now, okay? Especially the way the team has looked in the preseason. Now, I'm not too hyped up about the preseason. You can see that ring right there. Boom, Super Bowl champs. I don't know if I even showed you guys that unboxing video of that, but got my initials on and everything. But yeah, this ain't no walk in the park, especially after what happened with the preseason. What we saw with the preseason, with Foles looking a little shaky. But then again, we didn't have Alshon out there. We didn't have Aguilar. I don't think Aguilar even played a snap in the preseason, did he? We didn't have Jason Peters. We didn't have certain people playing. That's what worries me a little bit. The whole first string offense has not played together, like as a whole, in the preseason, not one time. And Jason Peters is supposed to be returning from injury. I don't know if he is going to start. I mean, he should. He should be healthy by now. And if he is, he hasn't taken any snaps in the preseason from what I've seen. Big V is terrible. We know that. Nick Foles, he just needs to have a good game. Not great. He doesn't need to do what he did in the NFC Championship game and in the Super Bowl. But he needs to play better than he did in the preseason, and he needs to play better than he did against the Falcons in the playoffs, because he played bad that game too. He played, he got lucky, the ball bounced off a Falcons player's knee, and it was caught by Torrey Smith. Stuff like that was lucky stuff, and then he was okay in the second half. But he needs to play better than that game, and better than he's been in the preseason. Now you're going to have more of the offense out there, but now with Alshon out, I expect them to put more Ertz on the outside, and then Dallas Goedert as a tight end on the inside. And I see Dallas Goedert having a nice game here. I've had a nice little rookie show out, and he's been pretty damn good in the preseason as well. I see him doing some things. Ertz as well. Foles just needs to play his game, and this defense, they're phenomenal. But this is Sidney Jones. This is his debut right here. He's going against Julio, or is he in the slot? We'll see what happens. What's going to happen there? He looked okay in the preseason. A couple of times he looked shaky, but in general, he looked all right. This is his debut. He never played a snap last year. This is his debut. So I can't wait for that. But this ain't no walk in the park now. I mean, everyone forgets, just like last year I forgot, Atlanta Falcons were in the Super Bowl, literally, what was it, a year ago? Right? 51. And then last year, they started off real shaky, and then they started picking up. And in my opinion, if they would have beaten us, they still would have had to go through the Vikings and stuff, but whatever. If they would have beaten us, they probably would have been back in the Super Bowl. They probably would have beat the Vikings. That's just my opinion, because they were starting to get red hot at the right time. Okay, the way they beat the Rams, etc., etc. But this is still a top offense in the league. They have one of the worst offensive coordinators. We know that. That's the reason they lost a lot of games last year. But they still got Matt Ryan, who's a pretty solid quarterback. They still got Julio, of course. Freeman. They got all the guys. So this defense is going to be prepared. This defense is actually better Taking the field, this defense is better than the one that took the field against the Falcons in the playoffs last year, in my opinion. I know you lost Michael Kendrick, this and that, but no, in my opinion, this is a better defense. You got Michael Bennett, all that. Let's see what happens. But all I got to say, this is not no walk in the park. And if I was going to say who would win, who would lose, I see us winning this game, but I would not be shocked if we lost, and I wouldn't be upset. The reason I say that is because there's so much emotion riding this game. The banner's going to get dropped. Everyone's going to be talking about Foles, and he's going to get a big ovation when he comes out, and the banners are going to drop once again. Like I told you, a big emotional thing. They're probably going to have a big package before the game. I wish I was there live to see it. This is a big time thing right here for us. And the statue of Doug Peterson and Foles just got dropped in Philly by Bud Light. Shout to them. So it's a big emotional game. You're going in against a lot of Falcons who know they had a shot right there to beat us. And that pass was just a little overthrown in the playoffs, and Jalen Mills was right there. So they got a lot of emotion for themselves, too. This is the revenge tour now. These guys are coming for our backs. We need the underdogs anymore. We're the hunted. We're the wanted. We got a target on our back. They're coming for us. That's what I'm saying. So we'll see what happens this game. I'm very excited to see what happens. In general, though, let's go Birds. Comment below, how do you guys see the game playing out? Do you see us winning? What do you see? I will say this, the Falcons haven't had much luck in the past few meetings at the link. Go back to 2016, Ryan Matthews was running all over them. We beat them, and that was Wentz's rookie year. Then we beat them again now in the playoffs last year at the link, and now it's back at the link again this year. So let's see how things play out. Let's go Birds. I am pumped up. I can't wait for tomorrow. Let's go. Comment below on your thoughts, who you think's going to win, and be realistic. If you're an Eagles fan, you feel like I do, like a little, like this ain't no walk in the park type thing. The only way it's a walk in the park is if Nick Foles just balls out of control. I don't think he's going to ball out like he did in the Super Bowl or anything like that. But if he just plays halfway decent, or good, we win the game. Now, if he balls out like he did those games, we win it. But other than that, we still got to see what the defense is looking like with new pieces added, how it's going to gel, how it's going to form. But you know what? Let's go Birds. I'll be back with a recap.